Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the shop once again. Today we're working on, you guessed it, another 5.4 liter 3-valve timing job. I have a whole parking lot full of these things, but I figured I'd take a break, take a moment to make this video because I just opened this one up and I'm blown away at how clean it is inside and how little wear there is on the cam caps and cam journals, which are most prone to wear on this particular engine because of the oiling issues. Now this engine right here is a perfect example. It's real world life example. This guy does tow a 31-foot trailer with this, so he does use for towing. It has 130,000 miles, like I said, and you're gonna be blown away at how clean and how little wear there is inside of here. What I want to drive home with this video is that you don't need to buy into the marketing BS for all these fancy oils that are out there from Redline or Amsoil or Royal Purple. They're not needed. They're fine. They're quality oil, sure. I'm sure they are, but they're not needed. There's no need to pay $45 for a 5-quart jug when you can buy Mobil 1 full synthetic for $27, or I think the Pennzoil Platinum is $24 for a 5-quart jug. There's no need to buy the fancy racing oils. Regular off-the-shelf full synthetic oils, change the specified intervals, and you'll get this right here. Now I know there's a lot of marketing out there for these racing oils. There's comparisons with all these tests that no one knows what they're really about. And then there's, hey, this one's a POA or POAO or whatever oil. This one's ester based. This one's not. Pennzoil and Mobil 1 aren't true full synthetics. You know, the Blackstone results will tell you, well, guess what? This is real world right here. And this is using Mobil 1 full synthetic off-the-shelf oil. You can't get it any better than this. Let's take a look. All right, here we go. Again, 130,000 miles. Owners had it since new. Changed the oil specified intervals. Use Mobil 1 full synthetic off-the-shelf oil. Nothing fancy here. And let's take a look. First thing I notice is the cam phasers are nice and clean. The chain, of course. There's no varnish buildup on the VCT solenoids. Usually it's really bad right here. Cam lobe wear. You just don't see it all the way along there. You can see down inside in the casting there how clean the casting is. Unbelievable. All the way along. You see how clean that casting is in there? More importantly though, how is the wear in the critical areas here? Like in the cam caps. These are most prone to wear on this engine. And usually there's big grooves in here where the oiling channels are at for the cam journal there. You see them right there? And that feeds the VCT system. You can see it looks really good. And these are like glass all the way across. They're smooth all the way across. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at the front here just to get a general idea on cleanliness. Again, you can see the casting there, how clean it is. I mean, it's really clean. VCT housing there. Everything's really clean inside of here. Let's take a look at this cam cap too. Give you guys an idea. Maybe I'll get better lighting over here. I mean, look at that wear on there. There's nothing there. That is smooth all the way across. It's like it was, you know, this is what I'm used to seeing. When these engines first came out and I did work on them at the dealer, they'd be clean like this inside and there'd be no wear like this because everything was new. Well, this one has 130,000 miles on it. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at this side. Now this side right here is the PCV side, so it pulls all the vapors. So this side's naturally a bit darker. But let's take a look at varnish on here, on the casting. It's barely there all the way along. Look at some cam lobe wear. I mean, me opening an engine up like this and seeing it this clean, it's just unbelievable. I know it's gonna be a really good fix in the end once we get all the updated VCT and timing components on here. And this engine's gonna last 300, 400,000 miles easy if he takes care of it like this. So this just goes to show if you change your oil on a regular basis, if you use a regular off-the-shelf, full synthetic quality oil, it's gonna be more than enough. I'm telling you guys, I've opened so many engines up just this year alone, And this is why I see every time I see a full synthetic used in the engine, regular off-the-shelf stuff. Pennzoil, Mobil 1, anything like that. You don't need the fancy racing oils. I'm telling you, save your money. Put it somewhere else. I'll see you guys next time.